iOS 15. It's packed with features that make the iOS experience adapt to and complement the way you use iPhone. Whether it's staying connected with those who matter to you most, finding the space to focus without distraction, using intelligence to discover the information you need, or exploring the world around you, FaceTime is a standout. With its incredibly intuitive design and end-to-end encryption since day one, FaceTime is how we catch up with friends around the world and how we stay close to family members when we're apart. Set out to make FaceTime calls feel more natural, comfortable, and lifelike. First is a feature that makes FaceTime calls sound like you're sitting in the very same room. We're bringing spatial audio to FaceTime. Now your friends' voices are spread out to sound like they're coming from the direction in which they're positioned on the video call, making your calls more comfortable and more natural. Next, let's talk about two powerful new options for your microphone. The first is voice isolation. Sometimes, though, we want every bit of sound to come through, and that's when you switch to wide spectrum. In wide spectrum, your mic picks up an entire symphony's worth of sound, your voice and everything around you. Next, let's turn to video. When you want to see every face in the room, you can now turn on grid view, giving you another way to view your group FaceTime calls. Here you see people in the same size tiles, and you'll be able to clearly identify who's speaking while seeing everyone else's reactions. And to make your FaceTime video capture more beautiful than ever, we're introducing portrait mode, where we've taken inspiration from iPhone's stunning portrait photos. In FaceTime, portrait mode blurs the background and naturally puts the focus on you. Next, to help you schedule your FaceTime calls, we've created FaceTime links. Now you can generate a link for a FaceTime call and share it anywhere. It's a terrific way to plan ahead for a call. You can send the FaceTime link in places like Messages, email, WhatsApp, or jump into Calendar and make an event for your FaceTime call so everyone will know exactly where to meet and when. And it's not just Apple devices that can use a FaceTime link to join your call. Your friends with Android and Windows devices can use your FaceTime link to join the call right from their browser. And so we built SharePlay. SharePlay is a powerful new set of features for shared experiences that you can enjoy when you're on a FaceTime call. With SharePlay, you can bring music into your call for a shared listening experience unlike any other. Watch movies and TV shows while having rich, real-time connection with your friends. And share your screen, giving you limitless possibilities for bringing apps right into your FaceTime calls. SharePlay is unlike any other shared content experience out there because it moves fluidly throughout the whole system. So in addition to Apple Music and the TV app, SharePlay is designed to work with your other favorite apps and streaming services, and it works across Apple devices. So that's SharePlay. Next, when it comes to staying connected throughout the day, our go-to is Messages. And these days, so many of our conversations are inspired through sharing articles, photos, and more. So this year, we're introducing great new ways to enjoy all of this amazing shared content and the exchanges that follow.
I'm so excited to show you what's new in Messages. Let's check out my family's conversation. Everyone's sending me pictures from our fun trip down to Joshua Tree. Look at this brand new collage design. In this cool stack with even more photos from Taylor. I can quickly swipe through them, tap to view the full bunch, and even add a quick tap back. Now if I head over to the News app, there's a new Shared With You section that conveniently surfaces that pizza article and a few from my other friends. Now that I'm ready to learn more, I can take a look and check this out. Up top, it shows me who it's from, and I can tap From Casey to pick up our conversation and remind her that deep dish is obviously the best kind of pizza. And then get right back to browsing. So now if I want to check out that playlist Leah sent earlier, I can head over to Apple Music. And it's right here. Let's take a listen. Love it. Definitely adding this one to my library. Now, one I really love is photos. Remember those great pictures from my family's trip to Joshua Tree? Well, over in the Photos app, the new Shared With You section makes it super easy to get back to them. They'll also appear in my featured photos and memories. And what's really cool is they're automatically brought over to my library too. So if I scroll back to that Joshua Tree trip and drill in, you can see all the great photos my cousins sent are right here with the ones I took, making my collection so much more complete with zero effort.
In addition to photos, Apple Music, and news, we've built Shared With You into Safari, Apple Podcasts, and the Apple TV app. So that's Messages with Shared With You, bringing connection to the places you love to enjoy content. Together with SharePlay and other powerful updates to FaceTime, we're giving you even more meaningful ways to connect. So we have new tools to help you focus on what matters most. We want to free up space to focus and help you be in the moment. And that starts with notifications. They have a fresh new look, contact photos for people, and larger icons for apps, making them even easier to identify. To help you engage on your own time, we're introducing the Notifications Summary. Focus is a new way to match your device to your current mindset. With Focus, all you have to do is choose what you want to focus on. You can carve out time in your day for work or your personal life. And when you use a focus on one device, it automatically sets on all your other devices. Let's get started with a feature we call Live Text. Let's say I just finished a meeting with the team, and I want to capture my notes from the whiteboard. I can now just point the camera at the whiteboard, and an indicator appears here in the lower right. When I tap it, the text just jumps right out. I can use my normal text selection gestures, just drag and copy. Now I can switch over to Mail and paste those in, and then send this off to Tim. Here's a photo of a friend. You may notice that here at the top, there's some text. Now I can just select it like this, and I have the option to use a lookup to find out more about this restaurant and even look up its location. Oh, and here's a picture from a friend. Now you may notice here in the background is a phone number. I can just zoom in, and with live text, it's recognized with a link. I can just tap it and give this place a call, just like that. Live text works with photos across the entire system, including screenshots, quick look, and even photos on the web. And it understands 7 languages, including simplified and traditional Chinese, and works across iPhone, iPad, and Mac. And it's not just text. You can also look up information on recognized objects and scenes. Just tap, and you can look up information like the breed of a dog or type of a flower. And this works for art, books, nature, pets, and landmarks. We're also making it easier to search for your photos by adding photos to Spotlight. Spotlight is the universal place to start all of your searches. Now, with Photo Search in Spotlight, you can quickly find your photos right from the home screen. We've also added all new rich results for contacts. You'll have quick access to call, text, FaceTime, or email them, and Spotlight intelligently includes everything related to them. Their location, if shared through Find My, recent conversations, shared photos, calendar appointments, notes, and files. With live text, lookup, Spotlight, and memories, iOS 15 elevates the iPhone experience with on-device intelligence. Next, let's talk about how iOS helps you better understand and explore the world around you with some great updates to Wallet, Weather, and Maps.
With the Apple Wallet app, we set out to replace your physical wallet. Starting with Apple Pay, we added payment cards to make payments safer and more secure. Next, we brought transit cards with express mode to your iPhone. You just breeze through the turnstiles in San Francisco, New York, Beijing, Tokyo, and more. And just recently, Walt Disney World added their park passes, creating magical moments as you tap to enter, ride, and explore. You can never leave home without your keys, so we're continuing to add keys to Wallet and making them even better. We started with car keys, which we're improving with ultra-wideband support for an unlock and drive experience. No need to take your iPhone out of your bag or pocket. With iOS 15, we're bringing keys for your everyday places to Wallet. Starting with where you live, we're creating the fastest, most secure way to unlock your house, apartment, or flat. And where you work, just add your corporate badge and tap to enter your building or office. And where you travel, with hotel keys, you'll automatically receive your key when your room is ready, even before you arrive at the hotel. Anywhere you go, just tap to unlock. An incredible range of partners for locks and access systems have signed on to support keys for all the places you go. However, to be fully free of your physical wallet, there's one more thing we need to bring to iPhone, and that's your ID. So we're bringing identity cards to Apple Wallet. It's that easy. Your ID information is now in Wallet, encrypted and safely stored in the secure element, the same hardware technology that makes Apple Pay private and secure. And the TSA is working to enable airport security checkpoints as the first place you can use your digital ID. When you present your ID, you'll know what specific information is requested and securely presented. With just a tap, you're off to your flight. So that's Wallet on your iPhone and Apple Watch. Back to you, Craig.
Next up, weather. The weather app is incredibly popular and it's getting a huge update. First, we're introducing a beautiful new design with data and layouts that change based on conditions, such as wind and rain, unhealthy air quality, or sunny skies. We've also added new weather graphics to help users better understand conditions like wind, UV index, and barometric pressure. And we've completely redesigned the gorgeous animated backgrounds. There are now thousands of variations that more accurately represent the sun position, clouds, and precipitation. And the weather app in iOS 15 includes full-screen, high-resolution weather maps. These maps show temperature, animated precipitation, and air quality that provide a whole new way to see the weather around you. Next, we have some really big updates for another app our users depend on every day, Apple Maps.
Built from the ground up, we've launched our new map so far in the US, UK, Ireland, and Canada, and we're excited to announce we're bringing the new map today to Spain and Portugal, and later this year, we'll add Italy and Australia. Our goal has always been to build the world's best map. So we looked at everything we've done so far and asked ourselves, how can we push things even further? We started by building a gorgeous interactive globe that invites users to tap and explore. This is a whole new way of looking at the world. But it's in cities where we're taking Apple Maps to an entirely new level. Our current map is great, and our users have told us it's a lot more useful for navigation and exploration. But in iOS 15, Maps will offer incredible new details for commercial districts, marinas, buildings, and so much more. We've added things like elevation, new road colors and labels, as well as hundreds of custom-designed landmarks for places like Coit Tower and the Golden Gate Bridge. And we built a beautiful new nighttime mode with a moonlit glow. We think all of these improvements are going to make exploring a city so much fun for Maps users. And when a user is ready to go somewhere, Maps in iOS 15 will make getting there way better. Let's start with driving. We've added a great deal of new road details to the map so we can help drivers as they move throughout a city to better see and understand important things like turn lanes, medians, bus and taxi lanes, and more. This outstanding attention to detail, including the addition of crosswalks and bike lanes, will help drivers more safely navigate complex intersections. And when driving on highways, Maps now renders overlapping complex interchanges in three-dimensional space, making it much easier to see upcoming traffic conditions or to know which lane you need to be in. And of course, we'll be bringing this driving experience to CarPlay later this year. But it's not just driving. We've also made big improvements for transit riders by helping them easily find nearby stations. Users can pin their favorite lines to the top and even keep track on their Apple Watch, so there's no need to take your phone out of your pocket. Maps also automatically follows your transit route, notifying you it's time to disembark as you approach your final destination. And if you've ever exited a station, unsure of which direction you need to go, Maps will help get you back on track. Simply hold up your iPhone, scan the buildings in the area, and Maps will generate a highly accurate position, delivering detailed directions and augmented reality to help you complete your journey. We're launching this beautiful new three-dimensional experience in these cities by the end of 2021, with many more to come next year. And that's the all-new Apple Maps.
iOS 15 is a great release that helps you stay connected, find focus, discover more with on-device intelligence, and explore the world. And there's more, including voice search in Safari, powerful support for cross-app drag and drop, and new outfit options from Emoji. So that's iOS 15 with powerful new features that enhance how you use iPhone.